I'm going to do a short survey, if we can start with that. And I want you genuinely to be honest about this. Can you put up your hand if you've heard of Daisy Lodge before? Okay. And can you put up your hand if you've heard of Cancer Fund for Children? Great. So Cancer Fund for Children is the charity that I work for, and Daisy Lodge is part of Cancer Fund for Children. I'm going to share a wee bit about therapeutic short breaks, but to give that a bit of a balance and for you to understand what that looks like, I'm going to play a short video.
When I come to Daisy Lodge, I feel really happy and excited to be here because everybody here is really nice.
No pressures on you, it's just, you kind of forget everything, it's just relaxing.
The key thing about Daisy Lodge is that everybody knows why you're here, but nobody necessarily mentions it to you, so you can be as open or as closed as you like about it.
Just like a thing you'd see somewhere in Finland or Sweden. It's like a 5-star hotel, it's absolutely fabulous.
My favourite thing about Daisy Lodge is probably the staff being so friendly here. They know what you've been through and they're very nice and they let you do a lot of things that you wouldn't be allowed to do in a normal hotel.
It's very difficult to go away for a holiday when you have a child with a cancer diagnosis. So this is somewhere that we know recognises the challenges and issues that you have as a parent with a child with a cancer diagnosis. And we feel that we can come here and we can be a family and we can be supported knowing that it's not going to put our child at risk.
Complementary therapists are brought in. You're able to have a treatment, whether it's reflexology or a massage, have your nails done. It's generally a place to relax because there's so much freedom for the kids to run around. The games rooms are wonderful, and when the weather is good there's such a lot of space for the kids to run around outside and play.
We got to do archery and we made the kites today and that is fun.
The older children really benefit from coming here, and emotionally they feel very safe and very welcomed here.
The kids look forward to it, they can run around, they can cause chaos. It's perfectly safe, everything's secure, it's safe. That's probably the best thing about it. It's just complete relaxation.
For me, it has been part of the treatment. I spent 9 or 10 months bottling up my emotions while I looked after Sam, and coming to Daisy Lodge allowed that to come out. It does help us be a family and to be able to talk if you want to talk or not talk if you don't want to talk, but just to feel as if you are in an environment where everybody understands is something that you can't get anywhere else.
When I come to Daisy Lodge, it makes me feel happy and excited.
When I come to Daisy Lodge, I get to make friends a lot of my own age. It makes me feel really happy.
So Daisy Lodge is a central part of what Cancer Fund for Children seeks to do. And to put it in context, we've been a Northern Ireland charity. We've been around for 20 years as Cancer Fund for Children, but previous to that, before a really bad divorce as another charity, we've been offering services for up to 40 years in financial grants to begin with, but then that psychosocial support, and that's evolved and grown over time. Again, apologies about the small text. We had bigger text, and then it came to this computer and changed. So what do? We support families from the point of diagnosis. So we have a ward support specialist who's based has a regional remit within Northern Ireland, and they meet families from day one in many ways. And we work very closely with partners within the our Royal Children's Hospital. We have a community specialist at that stage then when families are referred into us, and what they do is they undertake an assessment with the family and really gauge what the needs are, and from there we put a support plan together. So we offer therapeutic short breaks, we have residential group work, support for siblings, financial grants. So since we opened in 2014, we've had 1,300 families stay with us at Daisy Lodge. We've learned an incredible lot in that time, and I think we've gained a real insight into how to do short breaks with families. And for us, we want to understand and create a balance for families. What we want to create there is positivity. We want to create an environment that families can connect into as a whole family, can be and spend time. And you saw the building that we use, and that's an essential part of creating that restorative environment that we have invested a lot of time and energy. But the restorative environment is the fabric of the building, but it's also the professional staff that we have and the facilities around our catering. Families come and stay there. We have 12 bedrooms, 6 family suites, so it's up to 6 families at any one time. We want to ensure families have choice, because often that choice is taken away. They feel a sense of control. We want to be sensitive, but it's a really hopeful space. Inclusive, safe, and flexible. Restorative environments, they're defined as spaces that have a nurturing and therapeutic effect. And if you get the opportunity to come to Daisy Lodge, and you're all invited, we'll create a day and you can come up at North and see us. That environment for us is really, really key. We want to work within all the senses of an individual to create that lovely environment for families to be together. A warm welcome. So every family comes with their own story to Daisy Lodge. And that could be early on with a cancer diagnosis, or it could be at the end of life or the palliative stage. This is just a picture of one of our families, our two families, 2 mums, creating opportunities for mums to be together. And you can see, we call this positive flow, so an environment where they can do something challenging, but like what Mitch was talking about a minute ago, but it really increases that self-belief, self-motivation. And you think of the mums that you guys work with on the wards and the way you see them, we get to see them like this, and we get to see them getting that peer support from one another, but doing activities with their children. We run family group workshops, and that's really the core of what we do. So every day in Daisy Lodge, families participate, they choose to participate, so we do not force anything, we create opportunities. And it allows families to engage with one another, and it can be around creative arts. Some of the sessions may take an outdoor basis, like you saw before, and using that creative opportunity for families to come together to talk, to explore a range of issues that are maybe affecting them at that time. We also have the opportunity to carry out individual sessions. We have a community team who we work very closely with. So we have a residential team, which I manage, and then we have a community team who work with the individual families. So we collaborate very closely, and support plans are put together for each family and each child. And if necessary, then we will carry out individual work over their time with us. This is an example, again, apologies about the text here. 3 weeks ago, we had a young girl come down and stay with us, and at the palliative stage, end of life, and having that opportunity to do a creative piece of legacy work with one of our specialists. Now, our specialists have a range of qualifications. We've got youth and community work, social work, and we've got creative therapists who are music therapists as qualified. And we've got one of our music therapists also a qualified silversmith, so she can create these little pieces. And this was a young girl who made pieces of jewellery for her mum, her dad, and her sister. And since that time, this young girl sadly passed away last week. So we are working right up until the end with these families, and we continue then to work with them into the future. So we support families for up to 3 years after. We then run group work sessions that are tailored again to age specific. So it could be a group of younger children, it could be a group of siblings, or parents. And we have complementary therapy. So we've got a beautiful complementary therapy suite. If you've, again, any of the people who've had the opportunity to come and see it, I don't know what hotels down here which are fabulous. Let me think. Carlton House, is it close by? Yeah. So they have nice therapy rooms. There's a similar feel. But again, our team are trained with adapted techniques to support families with cancer. So going back to positive future mindedness, we want to grow stronger families. We want to connect the family together, but also connect families with other families who are going through a similar journey. And this is just some of the impact. We do a survey at the end of a short break. And families obviously indicating the change within feeling more together, more relaxed, less tired and less stressed. And I'll just leave you then with a couple of quotes. Thank you.